So the next time pressure enters your life, do not see it as an enemy. See it as training. Remember the system we learned today, the same mindset practiced by Miyamoto Musashi. Breathe to reset your body. Detach to stabilize your emotions. Prepare to sharpen your mind. Because true mental strength is not about avoiding stress, it is about remaining calm inside it. In a noisy world full of urgency, fear, and distraction, the calm mind always has the advantage. While others panic, you observe. While others react, you respond. While others lose control, you stay centered. And this is not talent. This is daily training. If you practice these principles every day, even for a few minutes, you will notice a powerful shift. Clearer thinking, stronger emotional control, unshakable presence under pressure. That is the path of inner discipline. That is the path of the modern warrior. If this video helped you understand how to stay calm under pressure, make sure to subscribe for more content on discipline, mental resilience, and timeless warrior philosophy for modern life. And remember, pressure does not break strong minds, it reveals them. Train your calm, master your mind, and walk your path with silent strength. Musashi's system works because it does not fight pressure directly. It trains the mind that experiences the pressure. Most people believe the problem is stress, difficult situations, or external chaos, but the real problem is internal reaction. Two people can face the exact same situation. One panics, the other remains calm. What is the difference? Mental training. This is why the philosophy of Miyamoto Musashi is still powerful today. His system targets the three core layers of human response. First, physiology. Breathing slows the nervous system. When your breath is controlled, your body stops signaling danger to the brain. Second, psychology. Detachment from outcome removes emotional overload. Instead of fearing results, you focus on execution. This reduces anxiety dramatically. Third, cognition. Awareness and preparation eliminate uncertainty. And when uncertainty decreases, confidence naturally increases. So instead of reacting emotionally, you begin to respond strategically. This is the hidden structure behind calmness. Breathing stabilizes your body. Detachment stabilizes your emotions. Preparation stabilizes your thoughts. Together, they create mental balance. Modern neuroscience supports this ancient wisdom. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic system. Process-focused thinking reduces performance anxiety. Mental rehearsal improves decision-making under stress. In simple terms, you are training your brain to stay functional when pressure rises. Another reason Musashi's system works is because it accepts reality. Pressure will never disappear. Challenges will never stop. Uncertainty will always exist. Most people waste energy trying to avoid pressure, but warriors, leaders, and high performers train to function inside pressure. That is a completely different mindset. Musashi did not seek comfort, he cultivated composure. He understood that the true battlefield is not outside, it is inside the mind. When the inner state is stable, external chaos loses its power. Calmness then becomes a skill, not a personality trait, not something you were born with, but something you build through repetition. And that is why this system is timeless. It does not depend on motivation. It does not depend on mood. It depends on discipline and awareness. Train the breath, train the focus, train the mind. And when pressure arrives, you will not break. You will remain steady, clear, and in control.
The second secret to staying calm under pressure is detachment from the outcome. Most people lose their calm not because the situation is difficult, but because their mind is obsessed with the result. What if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? What if everything goes wrong? The mind jumps into the future, and the future is always uncertain. Uncertainty creates fear. Fear creates tension, and tension destroys clarity. This is exactly why many people perform worse in the moments that matter the most. An exam, a presentation, a big opportunity, a critical decision. Their skills don't disappear, their focus does. But warriors like Miyamoto Musashi trained differently. Musashi did not step into a duel thinking, I must win. He stepped in thinking, I must remain present. He focused on timing, movement, awareness, execution, not the outcome. Because he understood a timeless truth. Attachment to results creates internal pressure. Focus on action creates internal stability. When your mind is fixed on winning, losing becomes terrifying. But when your mind is fixed on performing, every moment becomes manageable. This is the psychology of detachment. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It means you are not emotionally enslaved by the result. You still prepare. You still give your best. You still aim for excellence, but you do not panic about what you cannot control. Think about this carefully. Can you fully control the outcome of every situation? No. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control unexpected events. You cannot control every variable in life. But you can always control three things: your effort, your focus, your response. And that is where calmness is built. When pressure hits, instead of asking, what if I fail? Train your mind to ask, what is the next correct action? This simple shift pulls your mind from fear back into the present, and the present is where power exists. Overthinking outcomes creates hesitation. Hesitation creates doubt. Doubt creates emotional instability. But process-focused thinking creates flow. For example, instead of saying, I need this to go perfectly, say, I will execute one step at a time. Instead of, I cannot afford to fail, say, I will stay composed and do my best. This mindset removes unnecessary psychological weight. Modern performance psychology calls this process orientation. Elite athletes, leaders, and high performers do not obsess over results during action. They lock into the process. Because when your attention is fully in the present, anxiety has no space to grow. Musashi's calmness came from this exact principle. He accepted uncertainty. He detached from fear of loss. And because of that, his mind stayed sharp under extreme pressure. Here is a practical mental reset you can use. Before any high-pressure situation, tell yourself quietly, I release the outcome. I commit to the process. Repeat it slowly. You will feel your tension drop, your breathing stabilize, your thoughts become clearer. Why? Because your mind is no longer fighting the future. It is grounded in action. And paradoxically, this is when your performance becomes the strongest, because calm focus beats anxious obsession every single time. Detachment is not passivity, it is mastery of attention. You do not become careless, you become centered. And when you are centered, pressure no longer controls you. You move, you act, you perform with clarity, with discipline, with calm power.
The first secret to staying calm under pressure is mastering something simple, but incredibly powerful: your breath. When pressure rises, your breathing changes automatically. It becomes fast, shallow, uncontrolled. Your body shifts into survival mode. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tighten, your thoughts speed up. This is the fight or flight response. And when you operate from this state, you don't think clearly. You react emotionally.
You make impulsive decisions. But centuries ago, long before neuroscience explained stress responses, Miyamoto Musashi understood something critical. If you control your breath, you control your state. Before every duel, Musashi didn't rush. He didn't let adrenaline control him. He slowed down, not to relax, but to center himself. Because calm breathing stabilizes the nervous system, and a stable nervous system creates a stable mind. Here's how you apply this today. When pressure hits, pause. Do not speak immediately. Do not react immediately. Do not decide immediately. Instead, breathe intentionally. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Feel your lungs expand. Hold for 2 seconds, then exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Longer exhale than inhale. Why? Because a longer exhale tells your brain there is no immediate danger. Your body begins to shift from panic to control. Do this for 3 to 5 cycles. You will notice something powerful. Your thoughts slow down. Your heart rate stabilizes. Your emotions become manageable. This is not weakness. This is tactical control. Modern psychology confirms what warriors practiced intuitively. Slow breathing lowers cortisol, reduces anxiety, and restores rational thinking. But here's the deeper lesson. Breathing is not just about oxygen. It is about authority. When you breathe slowly under pressure, you send a message to yourself, I am in control. Not the deadline, not the argument, not the uncertainty. You. Think about stressful situations in your life, a difficult meeting, an intense conversation, a sudden problem. Most people let the moment control them, but a disciplined mind interrupts the reaction. Pause, breathe, reset, then respond strategically. That pause is power. That breath is clarity. That reset is emotional mastery. This is the warrior difference. Average people react to pressure. Disciplined individuals regulate themselves first. And when you regulate yourself, you regain control of the situation. So starting today, train this daily, not only when stress appears. Practice calm breathing in quiet moments. Because if you cannot control your breath in peace, you will not control it in chaos. Pressure will always exist, but panic does not have to. And it begins with one simple decision. Breathe.
Pressure doesn't break you. Your reaction to pressure does. In the most critical moments of life, when stress rises, when fear appears, when everything feels overwhelming, most people lose control of their mind before anything else. Their thoughts become loud, their emotions become unstable, and their decisions become impulsive. But history tells a different story. There was a warrior who faced life and death battles over and over again, yet his mind remained calm like still water. That warrior was Miyamoto Musashi. While others panicked before the fight even began, Musashi stayed silent, observant, and emotionally controlled. He understood one powerful truth. The real battle is never outside. It is inside your mind. His secret system was not about physical strength. It was about mental stillness under extreme pressure. A system that allowed him to think clearly in chaos, act decisively in danger, and remain calm when everything around him was intense. And in today's world, deadlines, stress, competition, and uncertainty are our modern battlefields. So the question is, how do you stay calm when life puts you under pressure? In this episode, you will discover Musashi's secret mental system for controlling emotions, mastering stress, and staying calm no matter how intense the situation becomes.